I think we all were amazed, gave a sigh of relief, and we were just so happy for the entire family. A wonderful life was wasted. And now hope his life's wasted, what's left of it.
The 58-year-old man accused in the death of a woman more than 30 years ago faced a judge for the first time today. Bruce Daniels is accused of killing 20-year-old Amy Hooper, who was found dead in her Lincoln Village apartment in March 1992. Daniels was issued a $500,000 bond and no contact with the victim's family. He is scheduled to be back in court next Friday for a preliminary hearing. Well, Franklin County Sheriff's investigators say DNA was the missing link to Daniels for all these years. They were able to make this connection using technology that was not available in 1992. Amy Hooper's family says they always believed in their hearts this day would come. NBC4's crime and safety reporter Anna Hoffman was at this afternoon's news conference and joined us. Obviously an emotional day for the entire family.
Extremely emotional for that family and the investigators. And now Sunday marks 33 years since Amy Hooper's death, and her family says that this anniversary is going to feel a little different than it normally would. The investigators credit much of this arrest to relentless dedication and devotion to everyone a part of this case.
I never gave up hope, ever.
Sandy Green, the sister of Amy Hooper, says for almost 33 years, she has felt every emotion. But today, she says, she's feeling joy.
I believed in justice for her. I truly did believe that this would happen.
This week, Franklin County Sheriff's investigators brought 58-year-old Bruce Daniels back to Franklin County from Tumwater, Washington. He was arrested and charged with Hooper's murder. On March 9th, 1992, Hooper was found stabbed to death inside her Lincoln Village apartment. Chief Deputy Rick Minard says the key piece of evidence was DNA.
Quite frankly, it was the missing link for all of these years. We had a profile from 1992, but that profile was unidentified.
Minard says they were able to use technology they didn't have at the time of the murder. Investigators traveled out to Washington and gathered a piece of discarded trash from Daniels to make that connection.
That was the break in the case that we were missing for all of these years. That break took us to the West Coast a couple different times.
Green says what she misses most about her sister is her smile. She says she's thankful to all the investigators, but especially Detective Chuck Clark, who took over the case 20 years ago. Listen as she describes the moment she called.
I was at work. And Detective Clark called, and I had two employees around me, and all they said is I just sat down on the floor and just started crying. Of course, tears of joy, because I was very happy that we finally had it.
This is how Detective Clark describes the moment he got back the DNA results.
Took my breath away, honestly, for a few seconds.
Franklin County Sheriff's investigators say this case sends a clear message that they will never give up.
Amy Hooper's story didn't end in 1992. It lives on. And today, we honor her with action, not just words. Cold cases aren't forgotten. They're just waiting for their day. And today is Amy's day.
Investigators say Daniels had lived in several states in the last 30 years. They did not say anything about a motive. They hope that, along with other details about what happened, will come out in court. Jared.
Anna, thank you. NBC4 digital journalist Ava Baldazar profiled this case last year. To read her story and for more on Bruce Daniels' arrest, head to NBC4i.com. You can also scan the QR code there on your screen to download the NBC4 News app.